So I think the first thing that I'll talk about is probably the transit, the plane. So I was on a plane. We won't start with the plane trip yet. We'll talk about before the plane trip because because me and Vox, we got to the airport like really early. We came 7 hours early, right? Yeah, before the flight. So we like met up. We were like, "Hey, yo, what's up, Vox?" He's like, "Hey, Mysta." Yeah, and then we went to the airport together. We realized we were like super early and we couldn't do anything. And that the airport literally has like nowhere to go, by the way. If you can't get your ticket and stuff because you're too early, all the restaurants and all the good stuff is inside. And you can't go inside unless you have a ticket, right? And we can't print our ticket until it like opens, until like our ticket gate waiting line thing opens. And that didn't open until like 2 hours beforehand. So we had nothing to do and we were already at the airport. And we're like, what the fuck, dude? So we looked like left and then we looked right and we were like, we gotta do something. And then we noticed that there was like a pub right there. And we're like, wouldn't it be like the most British thing ever if we just went to a pub? And then we went to a pub. We went to a pub and we actually, well, we ate food first of all. And then we got like pretty drunk at the airport, like idiots. I was getting close to being fucked, actually. I had 4 mimosas and he had 4 pints. But yeah, so we landed. I'll talk about when we landed then. So we landed and then we met up with Luca and we met up with Ike. Because Ike arrived before us. Yeah, Shu was last. Shu came like 3 or 4 hours after we all met up. Because, yeah, his flight was the last one. So, yeah, I think it was like Ike, then Luca, then me and Vox, and then Shu. Dude, immediately after... Oh, yeah, we had a big bro hug. I'll get onto that. But immediately after meeting with Luca again, something happened. Something inside me! Something happened. And I became an epic memer again. I don't know why. Something about meeting Luca just... It triggers something inside my brain to just become a different person. I don't know what it is. You can't put us in the same room together. So it's hard to remember everything, but I'm pretty sure we had a group hug. We all like touched toes together. I remember Luca was like taking a picture of our feet. He was taking a picture of my feet. Like mine and his together, and then Ike joined in, and then Shu joined in, and then Vox joined in. I tweeted, Shu just barked on all 4s. So the context to that, basically, we just got done doing the voice tweet, and me and Luca were like just fucking around, talking about random shit again, like you know, like the ripping your shirt off and like becoming a furry. Like a wolf or whatever, you're like, Rah! You know what I mean? So we were talking about that. Yeah, and then something, I don't know exactly what led Shu to do it. Exactly. I think it's because we howled, because we went, oh! That Shu decided to get down on the floor on his hands and knees and go, oh! And I was like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? I was like, I think like Luca twerked, right? Luca twerks and did like something. And then like I did like a random ass dance. And then I looked over to my left at Shu. And Shu hit the fucking hardest griddy in the world. Like the fucking hardest. I've never seen a griddy hit so hard in my life. You know what? Watching TV with the boys is actually so fun. Like, I don't know why, but just sitting there, eating and watching TV with your friends and just like pointing random shit out and making fun of like adverts that appear or whatever, or like all that type of shit. It's so fun. What games did you guys play offline? Nothing. Oh, actually, no. We played Uno. Yeah, we played Uno. Oh my God, Shu fucked me over, man. I was so smug and I had 1 card in my hand, right, for Uno. And the card I had in my hand was the one where you can pick like whatever color you want. So no matter what someone plays, you can play that card. All I have to do is wait for my turn and end the turn. And then Shu looked over at me. Like, it was like the order was me, Luca, Ike, and then Shu, right? Me, Luca, Ike, and then Shu. So it was on Ike's turn, and it was about to be Shu's turn. And Shu looked over at me, and was like, oh, how many cards do you have? And I was like, oh, I just got one. And he was like, Uno! You didn't shout Uno! And I was like, oh, I fucking forgot! No! How could you call it out? You asshole! How could you? How could you? And then I had to take more cards, which means I couldn't end, and I also lost. What's your favorite thing that's happened so far? I think my favorite thing that's happened so far, nothing's really happened yet, but the best thing is just walking together and talking together. I know it's boring, but I don't really get to do that often. So maybe that might sound boring to you guys, but like, to me, like, I'm an introvert, right? Obviously, I like my alone time. I like being alone. But I feel like there's a common misconception that introverts don't like any human interaction at all. Like, sure, there can be people like that, but for the most part, most introverts, it's not that they hate people. Like, they don't hate hanging around people forever. They just don't like they need their own space every now and then. But they don't just, like, want to be alone forever, right? I feel that's a very big misconception. And because I'm pretty much alone all the time, this is like a really nice change of pace, you know? To like wake up and then be able to just chill with the boys immediately after waking up, eat some random shit we buy together and like watch TV and just talk about like work and stuff. It's nice. It's really nice.